Scorpio, welcome to your career reading for late March till late April 2025. It's going to be very general, so please take up the bits that resonate and leave the rest, okay? Let's welcome in the high-frequency archangels, ascended masters, light beings, spirit guides, and our higher souls. Justice for this reading. Okay, spirit, let's see, Scorpio, what's going to jump out here for the center or for the top of your reading. Okay, so that flip there, we have the Four of Swords. So maybe you're taking it easy at the moment. Maybe you're having a bit of a holiday from work. Maybe you're between jobs, or maybe you've taken some leave. Hopefully you're not experiencing some illness, but that could be a possibility as well at the moment. So maybe you're not at work at this time. Well, let's have a look. I'll just pause for a moment. Okay, Scorpio, I think maybe you're taking a break at the moment because I feel that also in your current energy you have the Justice, and I feel like you're going through a process of working out your personal truth, so what's true for you and what you really want to do when it comes to career and job role, possibly. Okay, if that resonates. I also feel that with this Justice, with this process, I think you're going to also be going through an understanding and unpacking of the ways in which you perhaps at times, maybe when it comes to job roles, you're having a limited view of what your capabilities are, possibly, okay? Maybe you are undervaluing your abilities and skills and your knowledge for some reason. I'm not really sure if that resonates. Or even, you know, your strength of character and your personality. You know, maybe that's actually holds more value and more weight than you realize here. So I think that you're also going to sort of receive an insight or a download as to this energy here as well. These binds can be easily dropped blind, which means you can then free your arms to take the blindfold and move away from the swords or the thoughts that are kind of, you know, potentially keeping you in restriction, possibly, if that resonates. And I feel like you're going to get an insight as to why that is and when you are doing that, possibly, and how you can change that. And yeah, there's also this supportive energy here. Okay, this is the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be someone in your field that's really supportive and sort of nurturing for you at this time. Okay, could also be a positive influence. Could also be an aspect of yourself or a spirit guide. Okay, that's really helping you with this. I do feel that there may be some blocks, or maybe there's some things that you are, or some maybe habits that you are attached to that are, for whatever reason, perhaps kind of clouding your vision a bit. And so maybe there are some things, or one or two things, that ideally would need changing in order for you to kind of understand what your personal truth is here. So there could be challenges that you're faced with at the moment that are possibly clouding your judgment, okay, if that resonates, with regard to, you know, job roles and what's possible for you and what you are capable of, okay. And here we have the Hanged Man. So this is also an energy of surrendering. And I think maybe it's to assist you with this, as this card is next to this one in the spread, which is to do with really just allowing yourself to, I guess, almost dialogue with this energy or this part of yourself that perhaps you underestimate your abilities, or undervaluing yourself in some way. If you feel that you do that, Scorpio, this could be an indication to sort of reflect on that and perhaps try and identify where that's coming from, okay, in a way of understanding it. Because also across directly we have the Queen of Cups, so it's about looking at your emotional life. You know, maybe something happened emotionally previously in your life that has caused you to believe, to think in this way, or to be in this way at times. when it comes to job roles, okay? Maybe this is having a limited view of what you're capable of, but there could also be emotions that go along with that, okay? So maybe something happened emotionally that caused you to be in this energy, possibly, if that resonates. Because I think ultimately, you know, when you receive this insight about what it is that you need to release and let go of in order to, you know, experience your Nine of Cups here, okay? This is like emotional fulfillment, okay? It's also going to allow you to step into your personal truth here, okay, and to really lift your frequency. It's really nice at the start. The star has been appearing a lot in the readings, in this round of readings, which is really positive, okay. Also the Emperor. We have Justice for you here. We don't have the Emperor, but still, that's still really a powerful card, the Justice one. It's also about, you know, bringing yourself into balance here. And that could be what this is talking about too. Maybe there's a couple of things in your life that are a bit out of balance. You know, it could even be just to do with things like maybe if you're not having quite enough sleep, or maybe your nutrition is a bit out of balance or something like that, okay? It might also be talking about, you know, connections or relationships as well. But yeah, this is like a deep dream or a goal. So this is about, you know, sometimes we get these insights so that we can realize our goals, okay? And sometimes too, it can be these types of energies that are preventing us from achieving our dreams, okay? So I feel like you're going to get an insight about that, and it's going to really help. So yeah, and then with your, you know, with experiencing, you know, maybe some challenges or some things that might need changing, you might also need to just be frugal, like protect your energy, and to, yeah, look after your energy. There's also something that you're undecided about at the moment here, and I think you are perhaps, Scorpio, looking at making a decision with regard to a job role, okay? If this is that you are taking a break from something, maybe you're considering whether you're going to go back into it, or maybe you're going to do something different, okay? Yeah, and once again, this can be, you know, a process of really working out what you truly want and what you truly wish to move forward with, okay? Yeah. So let's grab a couple of cards now for some spirit guidance for you here, Scorpio. Been a lot of major arcana appearing just lately. You have 5 cards, so you have the Devil, Justice, the Tower, the Hangman, and the Star. Yeah, some meditative energies, some insight, and there's, you know, a couple of challenge energy there for you to work out overcome. Let's have a look. Let's see what Spirit has for you here. Yeah, Temperance. So activating your creativity, okay, and also remembering to sort of ground into nature, and, you know, yeah, just grounding yourself, okay, could be really helpful at this time as well. And here we have the Fool, yeah. Learning, this is about believing in yourself, okay, about really maximizing your potential, which is sort of the opposite of this, okay. This is about trusting and believing in yourself, taking calculated risks, and yeah, just moving forward with personal conviction, okay, and trust and faith, okay. 3 of Cups, yeah, joy. So also remembering to allow yourself to do some things that make you feel happy and joyful, okay. And then we have the Page of Cups, yeah, paying attention to your emotions, as the Queen of Cups is doing here, okay, which is awesome. And let's have a look at the bottom of the deck here quickly. And we have the 6 of Cups here. So this is about you activating your inner child or working with children in some way. That could be a thing that you're considering, okay. So there we have it, Scorpio. I hope that's been helpful. Look forward to our next reading. In the meantime, have a great day, great week, and I'll see you again soon.